You won't believe this about the Milky Way. Launched in December 2013, the Gaia mission, spearheaded by the European Space Agency, is revolutionizing our understanding of our galaxy. Imagine a spacecraft designed to measure the positions and movements of over 1 billion stars with mind-boggling precision. Gaia is doing just that, mapping the Milky Way in 3 dimensions to help scientists peel back the layers of its history. By gathering detailed data on star positions, distances, and motions, it allows researchers to explore how the galaxy formed and evolved over billions of years. This incredible project reveals the complex dance of stars, providing insights into the birthplaces of new stars and the remnants of ancient ones. As Gaia collects data, it continues to reshape our view of the universe, helping us answer fundamental questions about where we fit in the cosmos. What other secrets will Gaia unveil about our galactic home? Guess what really drives the Taj Mahal story? This stunning masterpiece was built by the Mughal Emperor Shah Jahan in memory of his beloved wife, Mumtaz Mahal, who died during childbirth. The Taj Mahal, with its shimmering white marble and intricate designs, stands as a symbol of Shah Jahan's undying love. However, the tale takes a tragic turn. After completing this magnificent mausoleum, his son Aurangzeb overthrew him in a ruthless power struggle. Shah Jahan was imprisoned in a nearby fort, where he could only stare longingly at the Taj Mahal from his cell. Although he had created a stunning tribute to love, he was left with bittersweet memories and a glimpse of the beauty that now felt out of reach. The story of the Taj Mahal is not just about architecture, it's about love, loss, and the unbreakable bonds that transcend even time itself. What lessons do you think we can learn from this tale? Curious about reggaeton Begone and its impact? This unique device invented by Ronnie Bandini cleverly detects reggaeton music rhythms to disrupt Bluetooth signals. Imagine sitting in a cafe or a crowded area where the sound of reggaeton is blaring and your peaceful vibes are shattered. Reggaeton Begone is designed to tackle this very annoyance. By recognizing the specific beats of reggaeton, it interferes with the wireless signals that often carry the tunes, creating a quieter environment for those who wish to escape the genre. However, there's a catch. The device operates in a legal gray area, as many places outlaw such interference. Despite the controversy, there's no denying Bandini's invention speaks to a common sentiment among music lovers who feel overwhelmed by certain popular sounds. So, what do you think about such inventions? Should they be allowed to exist? Have you ever wondered why Scrabble rules can surprise us? In 2015, an extraordinary event unfolded in New Zealand when Richard, a passionate Scrabble player, clinched a championship title with a word that wasn't recognized as French, despite the tournament being conducted in that language. This unexpected twist highlighted the quirky nature of Scrabble, where words often depend on players' strategies. Richard didn't stop there. He showcased his incredible talent by winning the World Championship in France in 2018 and adding multiple English Scrabble titles to his name. But the real shocker came in 2024 when he triumphed in a Spanish championship, all while not knowing the language. Richard's unique achievements raise fascinating questions about language and strategy in Scrabble. How can someone excel without fully mastering the language? His story inspires players everywhere to embrace creativity and challenge the norm. Surprisingly, it's a fact that North Korean women seek love. Many women escaping North Korea face unimaginable challenges, but once they reach safety in South Korea, they often turn to matchmaking agencies to find companionship. These agencies simplify the sometimes daunting dating world by connecting them with South Korean men. For a fee, usually around $2,500, men can go on several blind dates over the course of a year. This arrangement offers these women a chance to start anew, build relationships, and even find a sense of belonging in a new society. While the dating scene can be tough and often filled with cultural differences, these matchmaking services provide a bridge for understanding and connection. As both sides navigate their expectations and experiences, many unexpected friendships and romances blossom, shedding light on the resilient spirit of those looking for love amid trying circumstances. Could this truly reshape the lives of these women? Ever wondered why wallets are thicker in Japan? In Japan, where cash is king, many people prefer to carry thicker wallets to hold larger bills and coins. Unlike in many countries where digital transactions are the norm, the Japanese culture still embraces cash for everyday purchases. This trend comes from a mix of historical practices and modern innovations. For instance, the design of wallets has evolved to protect and secure valuable cash while still being functional. People often carry a variety of bills, including large denominations, which require more space. Besides, the respect for money in Japanese culture means that wallets are often viewed as a reflection of one's status and attention to detail. As technology advances, some may wonder if digital payments will eventually change this tradition, but for now, the thicker wallet remains a distinctive feature of daily life in Japan. Did you know pit bulls are known as nanny dogs? These loving dogs have earned a reputation for being incredibly affectionate, especially towards children. Often ranked among the most gentle breeds, pit bulls showcase a strong protective instinct while being friendly and playful. Unfortunately, many people hold a misconception that they are aggressive. This belief mainly stems from their misuse in illegal dogfighting, where these dogs are trained to display aggression. In reality, studies reveal that pit bulls are less aggressive than numerous other dog breeds. Their sweet demeanor and loyalty make them excellent family pets. Rather than being feared, these dogs deserve recognition for their loving nature. Many families have shared heartwarming stories of their pit bulls keeping an eye on kids and even forming strong friendships with them. It's essential to understand that, like all dogs, a pit bull's behavior is often a reflection of its upbringing and training rather than its breed. So next time you hear someone disparage pit bulls, remember their gentle side and the true nature of these wonderful dogs. Did you know St. Patrick was once a slave? At just 16 years old, St. Patrick was captured by Irish pirates who took him to Ireland and sold him into slavery. This marked the beginning of a 6-year ordeal where he worked as a shepherd, enduring harsh conditions away from his family. During his captivity, he turned to his faith for comfort, praying constantly. Eventually, he managed to escape and return to his family in Britain. However, St. Patrick felt a calling to return to Ireland, not just to reclaim his past, but to spread Christianity, a mission that would change the landscape of Irish spirituality forever. With determination and love, he traveled across Ireland, sharing his teachings and even using the shamrock to explain the concept of the Holy Trinity. St. Patrick's journey from captivity to becoming Ireland's patron saint shows that resilience can lead to remarkable transformations. Hard to believe, but Arabic script is truly unique. This fascinating writing system, widely used across the Arab world, consists of 28 consonants that create a fluid connection between letters. Unlike most alphabets, Arabic doesn't have separate letters for vowels. Instead, it uses diacritics, which are tiny symbols placed above or below consonants to indicate vowel sounds. This design not only makes Arabic visually stunning, but it also allows for a great deal of flexibility in pronunciation. For example, the same consonantal root can convey different meanings depending on how the diacritics are applied. This intriguing feature enables speakers to emphasize specific sounds or adjust words based on context, providing a rich tapestry of expression. Imagine reading a piece of Arabic writing. You see a harmonious dance of letters and symbols that intricately weaves meaning and art together. This unique combination of form and function captures the essence of the Arabic language, showcasing its beauty and complexity. Have you ever considered how such a system affects communication in daily life? Guess what really drives India's economy? India's economy is one of the largest and fastest growing in the world, with a diverse range of sectors powering its growth. The country is renowned for its booming information technology and software services, which have put it on the global map as a tech hub. Additionally, agriculture remains vital, employing a significant portion of the population and providing food both for its people and for export. Furthermore, the manufacturing sector is expanding, with initiatives like Make in India encouraging global companies to set up operations there. As consumer demand rises, sectors like retail and e-commerce are flourishing, reflecting the nation's youthful population and increasing middle class. With immense potential and innovative spirit, India stands at a pivotal point in shaping its economic future. Could it soon become one of the world's top economies? Did you know many women would say I do again? A recent survey revealed that 50% of American women expressed they would choose to marry the same man again. This statistic gives us a fascinating glimpse into modern relationships, showcasing how many women feel satisfied with their partners. It suggests that many men are successfully meeting their partner's expectations and perhaps excelling in traits like support, kindness, and humor. The dynamics of relationships can evolve over time, and this willingness to marry the same person again highlights a strong connection and appreciation that goes beyond initial romance. Trust, compatibility, and shared values often form the foundation for these decisions. Plus, it makes you wonder what experiences couples share that reinforce their commitment. It's intriguing to think about how love evolves and deepens through life's ups and downs. So what qualities do you think are vital for a lasting relationship? It's clear that many women recognize and value these qualities in their significant others. Ever thought about why you have a blind spot? Every human eye contains a unique feature known as a blind spot. This small patch is where the optic nerve connects to the retina, the layer of cells at the back of your eye that detects light. Interestingly, this area lacks photoreceptor cells, so it can't sense any light, leading to a gap in your vision. You might wonder how this affects your everyday life. Well, when both eyes work together, your brain fills in the missing information seamlessly, so you usually don't even notice it. However, when one eye is closed, the blind spot can become apparent, making objects seem to vanish. This fascinating quirk reminds us of how our bodies are wired to compensate for imperfections. So next time you catch yourself squinting or noticing a small gap in your view, remember, it's just your eye showing its unique nature. Here's something incredible about Netherlands' unusual law. This quirky situation in Colorado stems from a history that seems almost straight out of a comedy. In the charming town of Nederland, it is reported to be illegal to die, a law that sparks both laughter and intrigue among residents and visitors alike. The story began when a local man's body was preserved in an eccentric effort to achieve immortality, leading the town to humorously declare itself a territory for immortals. While no official effort actually enforces this bizarre law, it serves as a whimsical attraction that delights tourists who venture into this unique community. Locals often joke that they'll simply never kick the bucket, which adds to the town's quirky charm. This unusual tradition not only reflects the lighthearted spirit of the residents, but also draws visitors eager to hear about the infamous frozen resident who sparked this odd legislation. So if your travels ever take you to Netherlands, don't miss the opportunity to smile at this strange law. It stands as a delightful reminder that humor can poke its head into even the most serious aspects of life. Did you know narwhals have a magical tusk? This fascinating feature is actually an enlarged tooth, predominantly found in male narwhals. Imagine a tooth that can reach astonishing lengths of up to 3 meters. But there's more to this tusk than just size. It boasts about 10 million nerve endings, making it incredibly sensitive. Scientists believe this sensory capability helps narwhals detect changes in their environment, including temperature, pressure, and even the salinity of the water. While most male narwhals display a single impressive tusk, some boast 2. In contrast, a few individuals might have none at all. These mysterious sea creatures inhabit the icy waters of the Arctic, and their tusks have long been associated with legends and myths, often dubbed the unicorns of the sea. So next time you hear about these unique whales, remember their extraordinary tusks are more than just for show. They're vital tools in their underwater world. Curious about how these majestic animals thrive in freezing waters? Why does a dog paraglide with his owner? Meet Uka, the adventurous Samoyed who has captured hearts worldwide. Uka and his owner, French filmmaker Shams, create stunning memories as they glide through the skies together. But how did this remarkable pair start their thrilling journey? It all began with Uka learning the ropes in a playful way. By running between Shams' legs, he figured out how to take off safely. With encouragement, plenty of tasty treats, and time spent around the paraglider, Uka became completely at ease with flying. Now, these two adventurers are living life as nomads, exploring breathtaking landscapes from an entirely different perspective. Their unique friendship soars higher than clouds, showing that with a bit of patience and trust, amazing things can happen. Who knew a Samoyed could become such a daring paraglider? This might surprise you. Romeo and Juliet are phonetic stars. In the NATO phonetic alphabet, which is widely used to ensure clarity in communication, the name Romeo represents the letter R and Juliet stands for J. This clever system emerged from the need for reliable communication, especially in noisy environments like military operations. By using easily recognizable names instead of letters that can sound alike, such as B and D, misunderstandings are greatly reduced. Each word in the NATO alphabet is chosen not only for its clarity, but also for its universal recognizability across languages, which is why you might hear Alpha for A or Bravo for B. While these words might evoke thoughts of Shakespeare's famous characters, they play a critical role in keeping people safe during operations, making communication more effective. How cool is it that literature and practicality come together this way? Believe it or not, the welwitschia is ancient and resilient. This incredible plant, found in the Namib Desert of Namibia and Angola, has an astonishing lifespan of over 1,500 years. Imagine living for more than a millennium. The welwitschia is truly unique, featuring only 2 long leaves that grow continuously throughout its life. As these leaves stretch toward the sun, they become tattered but never drop off, showcasing a remarkable adaptation to the harsh desert conditions. These leaves can reach impressive lengths, often twisting and curling in various directions as they endure fierce winds and extreme temperatures. Additionally, the welwitchia's deep roots tap into underground moisture, allowing it to thrive even when the surrounding environment is arid. This plant is not just a botanical marvel, but also a symbol of survival, demonstrating how life can flourish against the odds. Isn't nature fascinating? Meet Esther the tennis robot, a game changer. Esther is a remarkable human-scale training robot specifically designed for playing tennis, and she represents a significant leap forward in the field of robotics. Imagine practicing your tennis skills with a partner who never gets tired. Esther is equipped with advanced sensors and algorithms that allow her to analyze a player's movements and adapt her responses, giving players real-time feedback to improve their game. This innovation could be a breakthrough for athletes looking to enhance their training without the need for a human partner. Esther serves balls at varying speeds and spins, mimicking the challenges faced in an actual match. Whether you're a beginner or a seasoned player, Esther can help you refine your techniques. In a world where technology evolves every day, the introduction of robots like Esther illustrates how artificial intelligence can integrate seamlessly into sports training. Will we soon see more AI companions on the court? Turns out, the truth is that diamonds are in space. Astronomers have discovered an extraordinary star named Lucy, which is composed largely of carbon and oxygen. This immense celestial body shines brightly and is estimated to weigh a staggering 10 trillion billion carats, making it the largest known diamond in the universe. Named after the Beatles' song Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds, this star is located about 50 light-years away in the constellation Centaurus. Lucy's incredible size and brilliance give us a new perspective on the cosmos, showing that what we often think of as precious gems can exist in vast, unexpected forms in space. The discovery not only dazzles with its sheer beauty, but also provides scientists valuable information about stellar evolution and the formation of other celestial elements. Can you imagine what else lies hidden among the stars? Believe it or not, Borneo is a treasure of cultures. This stunning island, the 3rd largest in the world, is divided into 3 nations: Malaysia, Indonesia, and Brunei, each offering a unique glimpse into diverse lifestyles and traditions. The Indonesian region, called Kalimantan, spans a vast 80% of Borneo's territory, showcasing lush rainforests that are home to incredible biodiversity. Picture yourself trekking through these emerald jungles, where exotic animals like orangutans swing from trees and rare orchids bloom in vibrant colors. In Malaysia, you can explore lively urban centers such as Kota Kinabalu, or relax on serene beaches surrounded by tea plantations. Meanwhile, Brunei, an impressive sultanate, dazzles visitors with its grand mosques and pristine parks. This vibrant island faces serious threats due to deforestation and habitat loss, yet it remains a hotspot for ecotourism, attracting adventurers eager to connect with nature and local cultures. Whether kayaking on peaceful rivers, hiking majestic hills, or immersing in rich traditions, Borneo guarantees an unforgettable journey that highlights the beauty of nature and diverse human existence. You won't believe this about the oldest clam. Researchers accidentally killed a clam estimated to be 507 years old, making it the oldest known living animal at the time. Named Ming after the Chinese dynasty during which it was born, this remarkable ocean creature lived through significant historical events, including the discovery of America and 2 world wars. Scientists were studying its growth rings, much like counting the rings of a tree to determine its age. Unfortunately, in their quest for knowledge, they damaged the clam and its remarkable life came to an unexpected end. This incident highlighted not only the fascinating longevity of certain marine species, but also the sometimes careless impact of scientific research on living organisms. Clams like Ming can teach us about resilience and survival in our ever-changing world, reminding us that each creature holds secrets of history within its shell. So as we continue to explore our oceans, how can we balance scientific discovery with the protection of such extraordinary lives? Have you ever seen a forest with mysteries? Romania's Hoia Basu forest is not your typical woodland. Known as one of the oldest and best preserved forests in Europe, it is an enchanting place that attracts both nature lovers and paranormal enthusiasts. This forest spans over 250 hectares and offers a unique environment filled with diverse flora and fauna. But what truly sets Hoia Basu apart are the strange happenings reported by visitors, including bizarre shapes among the trees and unexplained lights in the sky. Many locals believe that these peculiar phenomena can be traced back to its rich history, which includes ancient rituals and legends tied to the area. With numerous accounts of UFO sightings, the forest has become a hotspot for those intrigued by the unknown. Are you ready to explore this mesmerizing blend of nature and mystery? What if I told you Machu Picchu defies earthquakes? This ancient Incan city in Peru showcases incredible engineering skills that have stood the test of time. Ingeniously perched atop 2 fault lines, Machu Picchu architects adopted a technique called ashlar masonry. Instead of using mortar, they cut stones to fit together perfectly, which allows them to move slightly during an earthquake. This remarkable design means the stones can shift without causing structural damage, settling back into place once the shaking stops. Imagine how reassuring it is to know that this exceptional construction method has kept Machu Picchu intact for centuries, despite being in a mountainous area that is prone to seismic activity. Visiting this UNESCO World Heritage Site today, you can appreciate not only its breathtaking beauty, but also the brilliance of the ancient engineers who built it. How amazing is it that the past can still influence our present? Here's something incredible about broken bones. When it comes to breaking a bone, you might imagine that the initial snap is the worst part, but many people say the real agony comes later. Imagine this. You're having a fantastic day, maybe climbing trees or playing in your favorite sports, when suddenly you slip and bam, your arm is broken. It hurts like crazy, but what comes next could surprise you. Doctors often have to reset the broken bone to ensure it's healing properly, which can be an intense experience. Many who have gone through it describe the pain of resetting the bone as even more excruciating than the original break. The reason? When a bone breaks, your body is quick to go into shock, releasing adrenaline and natural painkillers. But during the reset, the doctor has to manipulate the bone back into its original position, which can trigger sharp pain and discomfort that your body wasn't fully prepared for. While the initial break is a shock, it's this careful adjustment that can leave people wincing and gasping. It's a fascinating reminder of how our bodies experience and process pain in different ways. Did you know walruses can sleep floating in water? These amazing marine mammals are not just strong and hefty, they are also highly adaptable when it comes to getting their much-needed rest. Walruses can snooze in various positions, whether they are lying comfortably on land or taking it easy while floating in the chilly Arctic waters. One of the coolest things about walrus sleeping habits is how they can lean on one another for support, forming cozy clusters that help them stay secure as they drift off. Researchers have even spotted them using their impressive tusks to hook onto ice floes, allowing them to catch some xians while suspended in the water. This clever ability to adapt helps walruses thrive in their harsh environment, showcasing their intelligence and resourcefulness. So, next time you think about walruses, remember how they've mastered the art of sleep. Here's what actually happens when you visit Mongolia. With about 3.4 million people spread over a staggering 1.56 million square kilometers, Mongolia holds the title of the least densely populated country in the world. Imagine only 2 people for every square kilometer. This unique situation arises from the country's expansive steppes, arid deserts, and rugged mountains, which create vast open spaces perfect for nature lovers. While the capital city, Ulaanbaatar, buzzes with energy and a growing population, much of Mongolia remains home to nomadic communities who live in traditional gears. These nomads travel with their herds, embracing the land's rich resources and breathtaking scenery. Visitors can experience a lifestyle that harmonizes with nature, exploring untouched wilderness and vibrant traditions. Why not step outside your comfort zone and discover the enchanting beauty of Mongolia's landscapes and culture? Surprisingly, it's a fact that the Taj Mahal changes colors. The stunning Taj Mahal in India is truly a masterpiece of architectural artistry, enchanting viewers with its ability to shift hues throughout the day. As dawn breaks, the monument is bathed in a soft pink glow, a result of the early morning sunlight gently illuminating its iconic white marble. This rosy appearance creates a serene atmosphere, inviting visitors to revel in its beauty. As the sun rises higher, the Taj Mahal dazzles in brilliant white, embodying purity and elegance that captivates tourists and photographers alike, making it one of the most photographed monuments globally. But the spectacle doesn't cease with daylight. As the sun begins to set, the Taj Mahal transforms again, adopting a mesmerizing golden hue that complements its stunning nighttime glow under the moonlight. These remarkable color changes stem from the unique marble composition, which reflects and refracts light in diverse ways as the day progresses. Thus, whether you're admiring its soft pink morning facade, its stark white midday brilliance, or its radiant sunset glow, the Taj Mahal remains a living artwork that continues to amaze all who visit. Let's uncover the truth about peppercorns. Did you know that all varieties of peppercorns, green, black, white, and red, actually come from the same plant called Piper nigrum? This extraordinary plant is responsible for the spicy flavor we associate with pepper. Green peppercorns are harvested before they fully ripen, giving them a fresh, crisp taste. In contrast, black peppercorns are simply dried green ones, resulting in a more robust flavor. White peppercorns come from the same berries but have their outer layer removed, offering a different taste profile that's often used in light-colored dishes for visual appeal. When we talk about red peppercorns, we mean the fully ripe berries of Piper nigrum. Interestingly, pink peppercorns are not true pepper. They come from a different plant, the Brazilian pepper tree. So the next time you reach for pepper, remember the fascinating journey of these tiny berries. What if I told you vaccines aren't linked to autism? This misconception began with a fraudulent study published in 1998 by Andrew Wakefield, a former doctor whose credentials were later discredited. The study falsely claimed a connection between the MMR vaccine and autism, sparking widespread fear among parents. Unfortunately, this misinformation spread like wildfire, causing many to hesitate or refuse vaccinations for their children. As a result, we have seen a rise in vaccine-preventable diseases, putting innocent children at risk. In fact, public health experts stress that vaccines are crucial in protecting not only individual children, but also the community by maintaining herd immunity. Numerous studies since then have confirmed that there is no causal link between vaccines and autism, but the shadow of that early claim still looms large. So it's essential to trust validated science and protect our children through vaccination. What if I told you redwoods can survive fire? These magnificent trees have developed incredible fire-resistant adaptations that help them thrive in fire-prone environments. As redwoods grow, their bark thickens, forming a shield that not only protects them from flames, but also helps resist harmful fungi. This thick bark is rich in tannins, which are natural compounds that ward off infections and pests. This unique combination allows redwoods and their close relatives, the giant sequoias, to live for thousands of years even when wildfires sweep through their habitats. In fact, these trees often emerge from wildfires healthier than before, fostering new growth in the aftermath. Their astonishing resilience serves as a vital reminder of nature's ability to adapt and survive under extreme conditions. Isn't it fascinating how these trees have evolved to withstand challenges that would easily destroy many other species? Is it really true that the full moon affects behavior? While many folks swear they see strange happenings during the full moon, science tells a different story. Researchers have explored this connection for years, looking at everything from hospital admissions to crime rates. They often find that the moon's phases don't significantly influence human actions, yet stories abound. Hospital workers and teachers frequently share tales of heightened chaos or unusual behavior on full moon nights. Some chalk it up to the moon's mystical pull, while others believe it's just the power of suggestion. People expect oddities to occur. So while scientific studies largely dismiss a direct link, the intriguing idea of the full moon's influence continues to captivate our imaginations. Are we just imagining things, or is there more to this lunar lore? It's a fascinating mystery that keeps people talking. Is it really true that Damascus is the oldest city? Yes, it absolutely is. Damascus, the capital of Syria, proudly holds the title of the oldest continuously inhabited city in the world, with an incredible history that stretches back at least 11,000 years. This ancient city has seen countless rulers, cultures, and civilizations come and go, each leaving their mark on its vibrant streets and stunning architecture. From its early beginnings as a small settlement to its rise as a major center for trade and culture, Damascus has been a melting pot of diverse influences. Visitors can explore its rich heritage through landmarks like the Umayyad Mosque, the Citadel, and the bustling bazaars that embody the spirit of the city. Despite the challenges it has faced in recent years, the resilience of its people and the depth of its history continue to shine through. So when you think about history, can any other city really compare to the timeless allure of Damascus? Why exactly does Blood Falls look like blood? This stunning natural wonder in Antarctica captures attention with its vibrant red hue, resembling flowing blood. The true story behind this spectacle lies beneath the surface. Blood Falls is fed by a subglacial lake rich in iron salts and microbes. As the iron-rich water flows down the glacier, it oxidizes and turns bright red upon contact with oxygen in the air, creating the striking appearance. Discovered in the early 20th century, this unique waterfall is not only a visual feast, but also a scientific marvel, providing insight into extreme life forms that thrive in harsh conditions. These adaptations offer clues about the potential for life on other icy worlds like Europa, one of Jupiter's moons. So next time you hear about Blood Falls, remember that its beauty is due to the remarkable chemistry of nature at work. Did you know gravity can change underwater? Recent studies reveal an astonishing anomaly near Sri Lanka, where the sea's depth dramatically decreases by about 328 feet, 100 meters, due to varying gravitational forces. This unusual phenomenon has sparked the interest of scientists as it challenges our understanding of how gravity behaves in different locations on Earth. Gravity is not constant. Instead, it can fluctuate based on the density of the Earth's materials beneath us. In this case, the area's geological composition is lighter than surrounding regions, leading to this surprising dip in gravity. Imagine standing on a boat in these waters while being aware that the mass below you is affecting your weight. This type of research not only deepens our grasp of Earth's gravitational field, but also contributes to navigation and oceanography. What other secrets might our planet be hiding beneath the waves? Is it really true urban legends started in Pranjas? In 1975, a fascinating group of individuals, including Tahu Ka'anda, Bawa Napoleon Bonaparte, and Mengatung, sparked a wave of intriguing tales that would shape the culture of this vibrant community. Their stories, often shared around campfires and in local cafes, blended fact with fiction, creating an intricate tapestry of legends that captivated the imagination of residents. These tales included everything from mysterious creatures lurking in the shadows to heroic feats that defied explanation. The impact of these legends lasted for decades, influencing everything from local folklore to art and literature. What makes these stories so compelling is how they reflect the shared fears, hopes, and dreams of the people in Pranjus. Urban legends often serve as cautionary tales or explanations for the unexplained, and in Pranjus, they became a beloved part of the town's identity. Could these legendary figures be the reason why folklore remains so alive today? Did you know the US once wanted to buy Greenland? In 1946, the United States made a bold move by attempting to purchase Greenland from Denmark for a whopping $100 million. The motivation behind this ambitious plan was to establish a missile defense system during the post-World War II era, a time when security concerns were paramount. However, Denmark, valuing its territory and claiming autonomy over Greenland, firmly refused the offer. This refusal meant that Greenland has continued to function as an autonomous territory within the Kingdom of Denmark. Today, Greenland is known for its stunning landscapes, indigenous Inuit culture, and unique wildlife. Its status remains a point of interest, especially in discussions about geopolitical strategy and climate change. The episode highlights a fascinating moment in history where strategic interests clashed with national pride. What if the US had succeeded? How differently might the Arctic region look today? Imagine a portal connecting New York and Dublin. At its narrowest point, this remarkable connection happens through a special circular screen that streams live video between the two iconic cities. Picture standing in Times Square while seeing people in Dublin right before your eyes. This innovative technology allows for real-time communication, making it feel as if you're alongside someone thousands of miles away. The portal not only showcases the stunning landscapes and bustling streets of both cities, but also lets people share moments and experiences instantly. This technology revolutionizes how we interact and connect across vast distances, bridging cultures and communities like never before. With advancements like this, who knows what the future holds? Could we see more of these portals popping up around the world, strengthening our global connections? Can you imagine that Benjamin Franklin was left out? Despite being one of the most influential founding fathers, Franklin faced a surprising hurdle when it came to writing the United States Declaration of Independence. His exceptional intellect and keen insights were unmatched, but his colleagues, fearing his playful nature, decided against including him in the drafting process. Franklin was renowned for his sharp wit and humor, often lightening serious discussions with jokes. His peers worried that he might slip in a humorous remark at a critical moment, which could undermine the document's serious tone. This shows how even the most brilliant minds can be viewed through a lens of their personality, leading to decisions that shape history in unexpected ways. Franklin's legacy as a statesman was solidified in other areas, but this choice highlights the delicate balance between humor and gravity in political discourse. What if he had been part of that historic moment? Let's uncover the truth about crystal myths. Ancient civilizations were fascinated by crystals, believing they held magical properties. The Greeks in particular had a special fondness for amethyst, a beautiful purple stone. They thought that by drinking from goblets made of amethyst, they could avoid drunkenness. Imagine sipping from a fancy goblet only to discover it didn't actually prevent intoxication. Although the Greeks' belief didn't hold up scientifically, it reflects how they used crystals in daily life and rituals. Amethyst was also linked to clarity of the mind and was used in jewelry for protection and healing. Other cultures around the world shared similar beliefs, attributing different powers to various stones. Today, we know that while crystals are stunning to look at, their supposed magical powers are just fascinating stories from the past. So next time you see a crystal, remember its history before believing in its magic. You won't believe this about Barack Obama's childhood. From a young age, Barack Obama was captivated by comic books, especially adventures featuring Spider-Man and Conan the Barbarian. These colorful pages weren't just entertainment for him. They sparked his imagination and shaped how he viewed the world. Spider-Man's struggle for justice against villains resonated with Obama, often inspiring his own sense of morality and responsibility. On the flip side, Conan's epic tales of bravery and strength probably fueled his ambition and drive. It's fascinating to think about how these fictional characters could influence a future president. The vibrant world of comics has played a vital role in the lives of many young readers, just like it did for Obama. His love for comics illustrates how popular culture can shape values and ideas, encouraging kids to dream big and stand up for what's right. What comics inspired your own journey? Prepare to be amazed by rhino pregnancy times. Did you know that rhinoceroses have one of the longest gestation periods in the animal kingdom, lasting between 15 to 18 months? This lengthy time is crucial for developing their young, but it also poses significant challenges for the survival of these magnificent creatures. Currently, all 5 species of rhinos face various threats, particularly from poaching and habitat loss. Sadly, 3 of these species are critically endangered, meaning there are fewer and fewer rhinos left in the wild. The combination of a slow reproductive rate and the dangers they face makes it very hard for their populations to recover. Conservation efforts are vital to protect rhinos, ensuring that future generations can witness these incredible animals roaming freely in their natural habitats. Isn't it essential to support these efforts to save them? Discover the giant behind the Cullinan diamond. This diamond holds the title of the largest gem ever discovered, weighing a staggering 3,106 carats. Found in South Africa in 1905, the Cullinan diamond is not just impressive in size, it also has a fascinating story. After its discovery, the diamond was presented to King Edward VII of the United Kingdom. The journey didn't stop there. It was cut into several spectacular gems, with the largest being the Cullinan, also known as the Star of Africa, weighing 530.2 carats. This remarkable stone now sits proudly in the British Crown Jewels, showing off its brilliant clarity and exceptional color. The sheer size of the Cullinan diamond leaves many in awe, but its story of exploration and craftsmanship makes it legendary. What else could possibly capture the imagination like this gem? You might be shocked to learn that naked mole rats thrive. These incredible creatures have a remarkable skill. They can survive in low-oxygen environments for up to 20 minutes without any harm. How do they manage this? Naked mole rats switch from typical sugar metabolism to fructose metabolism, a unique trick that keeps them going in extreme conditions where most other animals would struggle. This adaptation allows their bodies to use fructose as fuel when oxygen is scarce, essentially giving them a survival edge. Found primarily in Africa, these fascinating rodents are social animals that live in colonies, much like bees or ants. Their extraordinary resilience has scientists intrigued, as it might help unlock secrets about human health and survival in challenging environments. Imagine what we could learn from these tiny creatures about endurance and adaptation. What other amazing traits do they have? This might surprise you. Saturn can float on water. Saturn, the giant of our solar system, is second in size only to Jupiter, but is surprisingly light. It's so low in density that if you found a body of water large enough, Saturn would bob on its surface like a beach ball. This unique property comes from the planet's gaseous composition, primarily made of hydrogen and helium, giving it a fluffy feel rather than a dense core. But there's more to Saturn than just being lightweight. Its rapid rotation causes the planet to bulge at the equator, making it about 10% wider there compared to its poles. This equatorial bulge is a fascinating result of the balance between gravitational pull and rotational forces, demonstrating how dynamic and diverse our solar system really is. So next time you look at Saturn's stunning rings, remember that this magnificent planet could float beside you in a cosmic swimming pool. Have you ever heard of a 66-year-old new mom? In 2008, Rajo Devi Lohan made headlines around the world when she gave birth to a healthy baby girl in India, becoming one of the oldest mothers ever recorded. This remarkable event revealed how advancements in medical technology, such as in vitro fertilization, IVF, and improved reproductive health treatments, are reshaping what we believe about parenthood. Traditionally, society views childbirth as something that typically happens in a woman's younger years. However, Rajo's story challenges these norms, showcasing the possibilities available thanks to science. Many people were amazed at the sight of a grandmother embracing motherhood, sparking conversations about age, family, and fertility. Rajo's journey not only inspires hope, but also encourages discussions about the rights of women to make choices about their bodies and parenthood at any age. What do you think about late-life parenting? Believe it or not, Gmail started with a gigabyte of storage. When Gmail launched in 2004, it promised 1 gigabyte of free storage for users, a staggering amount compared to its competitors like Hotmail, which offered just a tiny 2 megabytes. This jump from mere megabytes to gigabytes made many people think it was a prank. At the time, people wondered how Google could give away so much storage for free. Most email services cap storage at a few megabytes, which made the Gmail offer seem unreal. Yet this bold move not only attracted millions of users, but also changed the way we think about email. In just a few years, Gmail became the go-to email service for many, thanks to its innovative features like powerful search capabilities, spam filtering, and, of course, that generous storage. Even today, it's hard to imagine life without Gmail. Isn't it amazing how one idea transformed email forever? Can you imagine a heart-shaped paradise in Fiji? Tavarua is not just another tropical getaway. It's a breathtaking island surrounded by shimmering turquoise waters and vibrant coral reefs. This unique shape gives Tavarua its endearing nickname, the Love Island, and it's a top destination for couples seeking romance and adventure. The inviting waters are perfect for snorkeling and surfing, especially at the world-famous Cloudbreak Surf Break, attracting wave riders from all over the globe. With lush greenery enveloping the island and stunning sunsets painting the sky, Tavarua offers a magical atmosphere that feels like a dream come true. Whether lounging on the beach, enjoying local Fijian cuisine, or exploring the vibrant marine life, visitors find themselves immersed in beauty and tranquility. So are you ready to experience the enchanting allure of Tavarua? Why do ant queens live so long? Ant queens, the heart of their colonies, can live for an astonishing 30 years. This remarkable lifespan plays a crucial role in the survival and expansion of ant colonies. Unlike worker ants, whose lives typically last just a few months to a couple of years, queens dedicate their lives to laying eggs. A single queen can produce thousands of offspring, ensuring the colony remains strong and vibrant. As she lays eggs, a queen not only contributes to her colony's numbers, but also helps maintain its vital social structure. While worker ants handle tasks like foraging for food and caring for the young, the queen's long life means stability for the colony. This longevity helps in colonies weather changes in their environment, fostering resilience even in difficult times. It's fascinating how such a tiny creature can have such a massive impact on an entire community, right? Understanding the queen's role and lifespan opens up a whole world of insights into ant society and their incredible organizational skills. Hard to believe, but the Model T changed everything. Introduced in 1908, the Ford Model T was the first car ever produced on an assembly line. This groundbreaking method allowed for faster and cheaper production, which meant that cars were no longer just for the wealthy. By using assembly line techniques, Ford could produce thousands of vehicles at a fraction of the cost, making car ownership a reality for everyday Americans. Imagine a time when most people relied on horses for transportation, and suddenly a reliable car was within reach. This innovation not only revolutionized how cars were made, but also transformed the entire automotive industry. The Model T quickly became a symbol of freedom and mobility, enabling people to travel further and explore new places. Because of the Model T's success, it paved the way for the mass production of countless goods, shaping our modern world as we know it. Who knew one car could create such a lasting impact? Prepare to be amazed by Dakota and Elle Fanning. Did you know these talented sisters both chose to use their middle names as their first names? Dakota Fanning, born Hannah Dakota Fanning, and Elle Fanning, born Mary L. Fanning, are following a unique family tradition that highlights the importance of their heritage. This creative choice not only gives them standout names in Hollywood, but also connects them to their roots. Many fans might wonder why they decided to make the switch. For Dakota, using her middle name helped her stand out during auditions when she was just a child star. Likewise, Elle felt her middle name resonated more with her personality and career ambitions. Both have made significant marks in the film industry, starring in blockbuster hits. It's fascinating to see how a small family tradition can shape the identities of two successful actresses. What do you think about their name choices? Here's a wild fact about the smallest spider. The Langbine spine, measuring just 0.3 mm thick, holds the title for the tiniest spider on our planet. Imagine a creature so small that it could easily perch on the tip of a pencil. These tiny arachnids live in specific areas, often obscured by vegetation, making them incredibly hard to spot. Their minuscule size doesn't hinder their survival skills. Instead, it often helps them evade predators and hunt for tiny insects. The Langbine spine uses silk to create its webs, just like its larger relatives, showcasing the amazing versatility of spiders, regardless of their size. Despite their minute stature, these little creatures play a vital role in their ecosystems, helping control pest populations. Next time you see a spider, remember that some of them are too small to notice, but they are mighty in their own right. What else might we learn about these miniature marvels? Get ready for hilarious climbing route names. Bouldering routes, which challenge athletes to climb without ropes, are not just about physical strength. They also bring a touch of humor and creativity to the sport. Climbers often encounter routes with whimsical names like Lumpy Yeti or Grumpy Monkey. These quirky titles reflect the playful spirit of the climbing community, while also providing a memorable way to identify each challenge. Many climbers enjoy sharing stories about the colorful names, making the sport feel more accessible and fun. This lighthearted approach helps to ease the tension, especially when tackling difficult climbs. As athletes focus on their physical abilities, the silly names serve as a reminder that bouldering isn't just about competition. It's also about enjoying the adventure. Who knows, maybe the next time you hit the wall, you'll encounter a route name that makes you smile as you push your limits. Guess what really drives the song's famous line? The lyrics, "Born and raised in South Detroit," from the iconic song "Don't Stop Believin'" by Journey actually contain a geographical error. While the song paints a vivid picture of the American dream, there is no area officially recognized as South Detroit. In fact, Detroit is located on the northern bank of the Detroit River, so the idea of a South Detroit is a bit of a head-scratcher. This popular track has been an anthem of hope and perseverance since the 1980s, connecting with listeners around the world. But it's interesting to think that a catchy lyric could spark curiosity about its accuracy. Some have speculated that the reference might be poetic license or simply a creative twist. Whatever the reason, it certainly hasn't dampened the song's popularity and place in music history. Are you ready to belt it out next time you hear it? Prepare to be amazed by gems in the Bible. The King James translation of the Bible is rich in imagery, featuring over 1,700 references to gems and precious stones that symbolize wealth and beauty. One of the most captivating aspects of these references is the high priest breastplate, adorned with 12 specific gemstones representing the 12 tribes of Israel. Each stone not only dazzles with its brilliance, but also carries historical and cultural significance, linking the tribes to their heritage and identity. For instance, stones like emeralds and sapphires were believed to convey divine messages, further elevating their importance. This vibrant tapestry of gems illustrates how deeply intertwined faith and the natural world are in biblical texts. So next time you come across a sparkling jewel mentioned in Scripture, consider the layers of meaning it carries. Can you imagine how these stones shape the beliefs and traditions of ancient communities? Ever thought about why the multiverse fascinates us? The multiverse theory suggests that there are infinite parallel universes, each with its own set of physical laws and unique characteristics. Imagine a universe where gravity is stronger, or another where time flows backward. This idea can be mind-boggling because it challenges everything we know about our own universe. Scientists theorize that these universes might differ in ways as strange as being populated by alternate versions of ourselves or existing in entirely different dimensions. While this remains mainly a theory, the concept has sparked the imagination of physicists and science fiction creators alike. It raises questions about the very nature of reality and our place in the cosmos. Are we alone in our universe, or are countless other realities unfolding right next to ours? Exploring the multiverse not only excites our curiosity, but also offers potential answers to fundamental questions about existence. Believe it or not, Einstein once failed an exam. At just 16 years old, the genius Albert Einstein faced a major setback by failing the entrance exam for the Swiss Federal Institute of Technology. Can you imagine that? Despite being a brilliant mind in subjects like math and science, he struggled with language and history questions, which ultimately led to his rejection. This moment could have discouraged many, but not Einstein. He didn't let this failure define him. Instead, he worked harder, eventually getting accepted the following year. This story shows that even the greatest minds encounter obstacles and failures along their journeys. Einstein's experience reminds us that perseverance is key. If someone as extraordinary as him faced challenges, it's okay for the rest of us to stumble too. After all, failure is often a stepping stone to success. Is hookah really safer than smoking cigarettes? Contrary to what some may think, hookah smoking isn't a harmless pastime. In fact, research shows that just one session of hookah can expose users to more harmful substances than smoking an entire pack of cigarettes. When using a hookah, people inhale tobacco smoke mixed with flavored molasses and charcoal. This combination can produce high levels of toxic chemicals, including carbon monoxide, heavy metals, and cancer-causing agents. While the fruit flavors might make it seem less dangerous, hookah users actually end up inhaling deeper puffs, which can lead to significant health risks. Many believe that because the smoke passes through water, it's cleaner. However, studies highlight that the water does little to filter out these harmful compounds. So if you're thinking about trying hookah for its social vibe, remember, it might not be the safe alternative you've been led to believe. Ever wondered why firehouses had circular staircases? These unique staircases date back to when horses were essential in firefighting, pulling heavy fire wagons to the scene of emergencies. The circular design not only maximized space but also made it easier for firefighters to access their horses quickly during urgent situations. Just imagine the chaos of trying to navigate a straight staircase with a team of horses in a hurry. By allowing for smoother movement, these staircases ensured that fire crews could get out the door faster when every second counted. As firefighting technology evolved and engines replaced horses, the circular staircases became more of a historic feature than a necessity. Today, they serve as a reminder of the days when teamwork with these majestic animals was vital for saving lives and property. Isn't it fascinating how structures can tell stories about our past? Why exactly does Jesus' name change across languages? This fascinating journey begins with the Hebrew name Yeshua, which translates to save. As the New Testament spread, early Christians began using the Greek version, Isus, making it easier for Greek speakers to connect with the teachings. From Greek, the name transitioned into Latin as Isus, which influenced many modern languages. When the Bible was translated into English, it became Jesus, a transformation that shows how language evolves alongside culture and belief. Each shift not only reflects linguistic changes, but also the broader perceptions of Jesus over centuries. The name encapsulates a historical narrative of faith and devotion, illustrating how language shapes our understanding of significant figures. So every time we say Jesus, we're not just speaking a name, we're connecting with a rich tapestry of history and spirituality. Here's a wild fact about biocompatible batteries. Recent advancements have led to the development of a groundbreaking battery that utilizes hemoglobin, the protein responsible for carrying oxygen in our blood. This innovative battery can function effectively for 20 to 30 days while using just a tiny amount of hemoglobin, only 0.165 milligrams. This unique feature makes it a game changer for medical devices that require implantation, like pacemakers. Imagine having a power source inside your body that is not only efficient but also compatible with your biology. As the medical field continues to seek safer and more effective materials, the use of hemoglobin could pave the way for devices that not only last longer but also enhance patient comfort. Could we be on the brink of a new era in medical technology, where energy production aligns seamlessly with our body's needs,